Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 4th through the 10th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. Kind of giving me an energy of I'm not interested, you know, kind of saying I don't care, I'm not interested. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now. There's more to it than that, but we'll leave it at that for now. In the recent past, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Star, really feeling like you're on the right track here with something. Even that feels a little, because the cards kept wanting to flip around there. So I'm like, do you really? Like, from what it's shown up as for now, and the way that the storyline goes, yeah, you feel like you're on the right track. And I'm like, huh. Again, based on how the cards kind of settled in there. But we'll come back to it. In the current situation, the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands. Oh, well. You're kind of trying to avoid some sort of disaster here that your mind is probably fabricating around something. So you care deeply about something, but because you care so deeply about that, there's also fear involved that maybe you're going to lose it. So why not sabotage it before that happens? Because we tend to do that if we carry that fear of, well, somebody's gonna fuck up here, something's gonna happen here, you know. So that's where you're at with that. I don't care. You actually do care. You care to the point that fear is starting to settle in around it and tells you, hey, let's fuck things up. If this is even you, this could be somebody tied up to you. It doesn't have to be you. Anyways, in the immediate future, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, the Magician. Okay, this is better. This is definitely an openness towards something that you're actually manifesting, and it comes in with happiness. It comes in with great energies. And even if there is fear there, it's definitely contained. It's not shown up here. Okay, good. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Anyways, let me do the Seven of Swords. You get the Seven of Swords, the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, well, how this would show up is you telling me, hey, I'm dealing with something that's going all right. Everything is great there. Oh, and by the way, I don't care for it. I don't give a shit about it. And then I'm supposed to believe that. And that's where I'm kind of like, where's the fear at? Because it doesn't make sense. That if you would see someone dealing with something that's good for them, everything's working out there, and then they come in and tell you, oh, by the way, I don't give a shit about that. Would you believe them? I do not. You know? So that's where I feel like there's something underneath it all that's playing quite a big part of this, in this. Woo! Holy crap. That's funny. He just licked the hell out of the window because he thought he was licking a bug that's on the outside of the window. Okay. Is that a ladybug? I think it is. It's interesting. Anyways, let's do the Chariot in the recent past. The Page of Pentacles, the Magician, the Chariot. All right. No, yeah. It does feel good. the universe is definitely there, hand in hand with your manifestation, with you working on whatever it is you're manifesting there. So as it starts off, it definitely feels like you're landing in something good here. And something that's really good for you. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Swords. The 10 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. And then your mind is coming in. And as soon as your mind is coming in, bringing in all sorts of, initially it starts with a little bit of stress. Like, what if, this might happen? And then it turns into this whole something up there. This whole idea of, oh my God, what's going to happen if that happens, and if that happens, and if that happens, And it's been taken over, this chaotic mindset for quite a while there. Man, you started it off good. In the flow of this, and then the mind took over completely. And then it's been kind of holding you in place there, like not really allowing you to progress much in this. Let me do the Star, the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. And that's been your worst enemy, your own mind, to this achievement. I don't know what this is. I don't know what we're talking about. I see you starting from this place, wanting to get to that place, because that's your desire, that's your biggest desire, and it feels right. It feels like you're doing it right. Everything about it feels right. And then there's you somewhere along here saying, but what if this? What if that? What if the other? Lots of what ifs around here. That keeps you kind of stuck here, doesn't allow you to progress here. So, I see you pursuing this still, but with this big ass bump in the road, which made it very, very hard, if not close to impossible. I'm not even sure if we're still on the same topic, or is this just like in the current situation, or is this just a reminder of where things were for you at some point in time, and how sometimes you stood in your own way. But let's see. For the Tower in the current situation, you get the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Cups. You're definitely turning a page here. You're definitely approaching something from a very different angle, very different perspective. While there's that fear that, okay, things are going to crumble here, you're trying your best to focus on, but let's keep going. Let's keep going and let's stay open despite the fear. Whereas in the past, no, there was only that. Like, oh my God, in the way. Right now, it's kind of like, I see the oh my God, but I'm choosing something else. I'm choosing a different approach. Despite the oh my God, So, interesting. Let's do the Knight of Cups. You get the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. It's still not smooth sailing necessarily, but it's way better. There's still a little bit of bump-ish in the road. Not as big as in the past. It's still there, but it's crossable. It's like, oh, okay, it's fine, and then you keep going. So, yeah, way better, way more open than in the past. Not up here, closed off from here, but super open in your energy. Okay, let's do the 7 of Wands. The Sun, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. You're still potentially working through that fear that's in the way. And that fear, I feel like it's tied up to something to the extent of maybe fear of failure, especially for, or right now it applies to a commitment, and this would show up for you as you telling yourself, I'm never going to be happy with someone, or, something like that. And that's fear. That's a limiting belief that doesn't allow you to create happiness, If you enter a space of commitment with that belief and with you saying that, you're actually setting yourself up for that. You're creating that reality for that. Oh, I'm never going to be happy here. That's what you're going to get, you know? Now, limiting beliefs can be changed. It's not just a matter of you saying the opposite of that. Oh, I'm always going to be happy. And then poof, it changed. It doesn't work like that. You know, there's a little more work to it, because it's called a limiting belief because it's so instilled within you that you don't even know you're living by that. You know what I mean? So you got to change the way you're living by something opposite of that. But you got to believe that. You can't just say it and then expect for it to poof, it changed. No. But the good news about it is that it can be changed. So I see you not really dealing with that, like recognizing that it's there somewhat, and that it creates this fear of potentially even commitment. But again, you're approaching this fear in a very different way in terms of right now you're going through it. You're not stuck in it. You're kind of going through it, even though it's there. Now, in order to work with it so that for future references, you'll do a way better job at this and you'll just act on things in a healthier way for you, you got to start working with changing that belief. And that's where I see you not being there yet. And it's okay if you're not, you know, one thing at a time here is fine. There's already major progress from how you used to do things back there. In the immediate future for the Sun, you get the Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Yeah. See, and that's also a possibility. If you don't start addressing this fear and working with it, okay, again, major progress, you're pushing through. You're kind of trying to figure it out at the same time. But if you don't get a handle on it and recognize at least when it's there and when it's trying to fuck things up for you, basically, it might start to take over again. And then the bump-ish will become the bump again. You know? Because I see that as a possibility here. So, yeah, keep working on that. It's somewhere in there. Again, it's very much bringing forward this limiting belief you have. And I feel like that's the source of this fear. That's what's feeding this fear. If you don't address what's feeding the fear will keep on eating, you know, and growing. You might find some gaps here and there that you can push right through it, but that doesn't mean that it's not growing. Still. For the Knight of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Six of Wands. Things are progressing in a nice way here. You might not see it as you go, though. You might not appreciate, like there's a sense of appreciation over that, but it's so hidden that it tells me you may not realize that things are actually progressing here. In a situation you may have going on with somebody, there's somebody by your side. So there's definitely a nice blend of energies that's moving forward. And there's that sense of appreciation. It's kind of masked, which is telling me, okay, you may not see the progress, but it's there. Let's do the Magician in the immediate future. The Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Devil. Okay, well. Somebody's manifesting what they think is love. Somebody's confusing love with passion here. With fun, with passion, with in the moment, kind of, you know, instant gratification kinds of things. And then they're showing me the energy of love. That's there, that's constant, that's always there as love. And then they're like, yeah, and I want it to be exciting. And I went, well, okay, that's something else, you know. Love is love. You know, you don't throw fireworks on it and call it love with fire. Well, you can call it love with fireworks, but then manifest that, you know. Somebody's manifesting love and then they're showing me a different picture for it because they have a different picture for it. And if the devil wasn't here, I would be like, okay, you're manifesting love with fireworks, but it's not the good type of fireworks, you know. It's I don't even know if this is you, in all honesty. I think it is. I think it is. And I feel like it's tied up to this journey you have with someone by your side, because it is fun. It is whatever this is, this growing aspect to it. Seems to be fun, seems to be going like, yeah, no, it's cool. I'm having fun every day here. And your manifestation is angling more from that perspective of fun, but then the substrat of that is love. And it's like, okay, so what do you really want? You know what I mean? I think at this point when you're manifesting, you probably don't know, or you're confusing passion with love, or just that fun, you know, always fun kind of an energy with love. Okay. That's not necessarily the biggest issue right now, but for when you get here and you are manifesting love, make sure it is love that you're manifesting and not something else. Because the something else comes with that devil energy, which is not fun. You know, it seems like fun, but it's not fun. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Justice card, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Overall, you're in a balanced energy, in a pretty nice, steady kind of an energy. So you got this handled. Anything that's coming your way, I'm sure you got it handled. There's just some things you need to pay attention to so that these situations don't keep reoccurring, you know, and get bigger and bigger, like the limiting belief. Okay, you may find some gaps that you can squeeze through this fear and still keep going with whatever you got going on. But then at some point, they're going to come right back if you don't address these little things that are showing up here and there that prevent you from pursuing something that's meaningful for you, you know? So for the most part, again, you got it all in place. This could be about a work situation too, because you're kind of, all of a sudden the universe is kind of pointing me towards stability with you, as in work more than, well, it could be something else. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.